welcome back to my channel. As you've seen by the title, I'm just going to be showing you guys how I complete a soft beat on my face. So I just jumped right into it. I tried to record my eyebrows for you guys, but if you see the mirror that pops up sometimes in this video, it was covering the entire camera, so I just decided to cut out the entire part of me doing my eyebrows because you wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. But I'm just starting with concealing under my brows and my lids. Yes, I am talking through the video, but you guys, I know it's gonna look weird because I have in retainers. I went to the orthodontist and these retainers are kicking my butt because it makes me talk with my tongue, but it's okay. You want to make sure that you have a good base for your eyeshadow, so that's why I decided to add on as I go with the concealer on my eyelids, because I honestly use dark browns or browns whenever I'm doing like a natural beat on my face or just something soft, like nothing too crazy. And I just kind of pat it in until you can't really pat anymore, but you want to make sure that it looks smooth and not clumpy, because if you let your concealer dry too much, it will show once you actually go to put your setting powder on. So I just pat it out until I get ready to put on my setting powder, and that's pretty much it for my eyes until I go back in with my brown.
And make you smile at every word I wrote. What would you do? Would that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me, would you? See, what's the point in waiting anymore? Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. This ring here represents my heart and everything that you've been waiting for. Just say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady.
Okay, y'all, so before I actually put the eyeshadow on my eyes, I like to go in with my primer, and I switch this method pretty often. Sometimes I go in with my eyeshadow and I finish my eyes completely. Sometimes I go ahead and prime my face just so it can set in. It just depends on the look I'm going for. Don't mind me chewing on my retainer. I don't know what else to do with it besides chew on it. So in the video, you're probably going to see me talking and trying to chew on the retainer at the same time, which looks really crazy. But yeah, I just take this and I wipe it all over my face with the brush. Sometimes I use my finger to smooth it in. It just depends on the mood that I'm in. But that's pretty much it for that part until I get ready to like apply my foundation. It just sits there until I'm done with my eyes and done with my eyeliner, because I do draw my eyeliner on before putting on my foundation. I know some people like to do the eyeliner last because because they like to get like a straight smooth line, but me, just in case I mess up, I want to be able to correct it with concealer. So that's why I just choose to go in and do it before I actually do my foundation. So now we're just going in with our brown, and I didn't use such of a dark brown. Normally I do, but honestly, again, because it's such a soft beat and I wasn't going for nothing too extravagant, just something really cute and subtle, so I ended up just using this like reddish brown shade. And honestly, I am using the wrong brush because I need to wash all my brushes. But when you're doing a soft beat at home, you guys, you can finesse with really any brushes that you want. I did my contour, I think, with the foundation brush that I had because it was clean.
I'm looking for somebody to talk to, love me, someone who can hold me. Is that you? I'm looking for somebody I can call, looking for the only one that I can give my all to. Tell me if it's you, what you wanna do, make a move, you can be my teacher.
Okay, so here's the part that gives me the most anxiety, and that is drawing my wing liner. I feel like if you blink wrong, you mess up your liner. If you open your eyes too early, you mess up your liner. Like me and doing eyeliner, it just, doing my own at least, it just gets me every time. But somehow I always seem to just body it. Like, it always comes out good. It always comes out sharp. You don't even have to do a wing liner when you're doing soft beats. I just like that look for myself because honestly, I have no facial hairs. Like, I don't have a lot of eyebrows, a lot of eyelashes and stuff. So I just feel like doing that wing liner when I put my lashes on, it just gives me that extra pop.
I'll give my all to you. I promise that I will never lie to you. There's nothing I'll do to spend my life with you. I'll give my all to you. I promise.
Yes, I was so excited because both of my liners came out perfect. They looked the same, and I didn't have to go back in and clean it up. So that means that, it was a time saver for me. So jumping into foundation, I just kind of blot my foundation all over, and then I go back and blend it in with my brush. I don't really like to, what I used to do was take my foundation, put it on a brush, and then rub it across my face and then blend it out. But I find that doing soft faces, it's way easier to melt it in your skin or make it look like skin when you just kind of take your foundation and work with what's on your brush and then add more. So that's the way that I chose to do it today, and I actually really liked how it blended out and came out. As you see, I haven't dipped my brush or put any more foundation on yet. I was just simply blending out what I had on my face, and it blended exactly how I needed it to go. That scar on my face, 9 times out of 10, I don't cover it. I think only one person has actually really covered that scar when they've done my makeup. It never actually really covers, but it doesn't bother me at all. It's a part of my face. So then I just put a tiny bit on my forehead, and then I go back into where I kind of missed, the spots on the other side of my face. And that's pretty much it for how I do foundation. Soon y'all will see, once like you do your concealer, it all blends out anyway. So as long as you have like a smooth base, you're pretty much good to go.
I would never, never, ever hurt you. I open my heart, give it to you. Tell the whole world that I'm in love with you. Whatever you want, baby, I'll do. I know I don't want nobody else but you.
Guys, notice I'm not swiping across my face, I'm patting it on my face, and that's another reason why I feel like it comes out so light and soft. Okay, so getting into my concealer, I normally use a lighter shade, but as you see, this one is not too far off from my skin because again, we're doing soft beats. So you don't want to go too light. I know a lot of people love the super bright under eye, but this is still going to give me a bright under eye once I use setting powder. Just not too bright that it feels like it's a dramatic face, because normally I would use a shade lighter than this, or I think it's 2 shades lighter than this, I'm not sure, but this was perfect for the type of look that I was going for. So if you are going for something soft, then try to get a concealer that's matching more towards your skin tone than more, I guess you can say. So that would just be my little tip on that. But yeah, I'm just concealing my cheeks, my nose, my forehead. I used to do my chin. It's honestly a preference. I just didn't feel like doing it today, I guess. But Yeah, I just go in and conceal, and then after that, you just start to kind of blend everything out. I always start with the forehead because you don't want too much concealer up there. I don't like for my forehead to look super, super light. So when blending under my eyes, you guys will see me looking up and trying not to cry because my eyes are super sensitive. So like if I accidentally hit myself in the eye with this brush, my eyes are gonna just water until they can't water anymore. So to prevent that, I just try to look up so that way I don't actually end up poking myself in the eye. And then also, that's a good tip. Like if you know you have watery eyes, keep a Q-tip or something. That way, if your eyes water, you can just kind of stick it in the corners and it'll soak up almost like all of your tears. That way, you have minimal mess up while you're trying to do your makeup. See, you just gotta blend, blend, and blend because you don't want any harsh lines on your face. And honestly, I try not to speed up any, which I actually didn't. I don't think I sped up any part of this video besides one small part of the video. You guys to see that all you have to do is blend to get that flawless look. And like I said, here goes me contouring my face with the foundation brush because that's what was clean. Do not mind my edges, you guys. This wig wasn't even on. I was supposed to take this wig off, but I had somewhere to go. So I was like, let me just, finesse it, do the front, do my edges, and call it a day. And that's exactly what I did. But yeah, I just contoured. And I actually think I like contouring with a foundation brush because normally with a small brush, you have to just keep like going back and forth. And it didn't take much to contour with this foundation brush. Maybe because it's bigger, of course, so you had more of a contour, more product on the brush. But yeah, that's what I kind of liked about, using a foundation brush. And then all I do is cut that, and I'm going to leave that because I'm not going to touch it until I'm done with setting my entire face. So here you'll see me kind of just tapping that in. I didn't want too much of a bright under eye, so I didn't want to go in with a sponge and bake. I just wanted to set my face with a brush. That way I could just sweep it off.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Baby, more. I don't know why you love me. You got it bad for me, babe. I don't so glad that I can have this.
Shout out to one of my favorite parts, which is lining my lips. And because I could not find my sharpener, instead of using Trendsetter from Morphe, I decided to go in with a dark brown from NYX. And these pencils with NYX are very creamy, which is why they're probably like the best dupe I could tell you for like Morphe pencils. But I kind of just start with my lips and then I leave it until I get ready to take that setting powder off from the sides. Lashes are from Amazon. I think they're in my storefront. The link is in the description. But I love these because they are super, super like fluffy, but they're not extra to the point where I can't see my eyeshadow. So that's why I love these, because I can wear them with or without makeup and it still looks good. I'm going in with like this peachy pink color for my lips, and I think this is actually where I sped it up because I had to pop my lips a lot to blend it in. and it doesn't even look sped up as I'm like editing, but yeah, it was sped up a little bit. And then I just put a little gloss on top of that, pop it some more, blend it in, and that was pretty much it as far as my lips. Look at me being cute. I was on the phone because y'all, it was time for me to go. I think at this point it was 6 o'clock, and that's what time I was supposed to be where I needed to be. But as you can see, I was now done. I was spraying my face, so you know once you spray your face, that means you're basically to the end. And you definitely need to let that dry before you touch anything on your face. Don't try to do nothing while you're setting powder. You're setting spray. It's still, wet. And then once that dries, I just go in with some blush just to give myself some definition to my cheeks. And it gives like a little Barbie look if you ask me. So I'm obsessed with blush. And then I go in with some mascara, even though I have no bottom lashes. But I still try my best just so I can see how it looks. And that was pretty much it, you guys, for this entire look. Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't talk through it because I just had to take my attendance out anyway before I leave because I can't eat with them. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me beat my face. I'm probably talking a little funny because I got these retainers in from when I went to the dentist, but we're not gonna worry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very helpful. If you needed help just trying to figure out the steps to take to do a little light soft beat, we'll see you guys in my next video.